afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is your brother Chris LaSala. I'm making this video to let everyone know that we are going to be opening the weekend of January 12th. I'm likely going to give a message on the 12th, and then on the 13th we're going to break out into prayer. I've made an email account for people that are seeking to visit Corsicana and come to church and get prayer. That email account is called visitbds@gmail.com. Again, that is visitbds@gmail.com. Me or one of the other brothers or one of the other sisters will be checking that, and we'll be keeping track of who's planning on coming in, so I can adjust my message to suit the needs of the people that are visiting, and so I can get an idea of what I need to be doing that week, and how maybe I might want to do all prayer, or maybe people don't need prayer and they just want to hear sermons. So I'm going to adjust it depending on the needs of the people that are coming. Aside from that, one thing I want to make sure is that people that are coming are not coming on foot, that they're calling ahead, and they are getting a hotel room. There are 3 hotels in the area. I'm going to tell you which ones they are. There's a Holiday Inn within 5 miles from the church at 620 Bryant's Way. That's $70 a night on average, the rooms. There's a Hampton Inn. It's 623 Bryant's Way. That's $90 average a room. And for those of you that don't have the funds to go to a decent hotel, you can go to the Motel 6. It's $45 a night. It's on, the address is 2018 South US 287. They're all within 5 miles of the chapel building. So everyone will have to be staying at a hotel until we have our visitors' quarters open. I do not want calls from the police telling me they're finding people that are visiting my church loitering on the streets. I do not want neighbors calling the cops or people getting bit by dogs out in the country because they've decided to come in on foot and they're passing in front of people's houses that are not used to seeing them there, and they might have dogs that are not used to seeing them there. It is very difficult to find this place if you don't know how to get here. If you know how to get here, it's not too bad. I'm still praying about giving the address out openly. I probably won't do that, because then I'm going to have all kinds of people showing up unannounced when we need downtime or prayer time or rest time. Since we're going to be open every single week, there's no need for people to be showing up unannounced. You can call in and come in on Saturday and Sunday until I decide to maybe add another day on during the week as we get into the swing of things, okay? So, again, you can get bit, like if you're causing trouble in the town of Corsicana, and I'm getting phone calls and the police are telling me, look, you got people coming here all the time, they're not doing the right thing, I am going to tell them, look, I don't know this guy, I don't know why he's coming here, don't get in trouble in town and then have the cops calling me like we're buddies. I'm going to be mad. I'm not going to be happy if people who call themselves Christians are doing dumb things and embarrassing this place. I want to remain in good relations with the police and law enforcement in the town. I don't want headaches. So I hope everybody's clear on that. Because if the police call, you may not be allowed to come in at all. You may get banned from here. You know what I mean? If the police tell us that people are doing dumb things, you will be banned from here. Now, most people this doesn't apply to. But to those of you who are viewing this, you could imagine I've had problems in the past. Many of them. So I'm trying to eliminate that. Because we can't disrespect the rules of this town and have things run smoothly over here. So I want order I want people who understand how to respect people's wishes coming over here. Um, for most people, again, this won't be a problem, but if people come here and they're rebuked or they're asked to stop doing something and they don't stop, you're going to be thrown out. You're not going to get 3 strikes. You're going to get 2 maximum. It's going to happen really quickly. All right? I said in the last sermon I preached that this is a sanctuary. It's supposed to be a place of peace and refuge where people can get blessed and delivered and baptized. It's not a place for arguing. It's not a place for disrespect. It's not a place for being puffed up and trying to challenge everybody that's here. Okay? Unless, of course, you want to do it openly on video. Because that's always welcome. If someone wants to, send me an email, let me know. You want to have a discussion at the pulpit with me in front of the congregation. If I think it's legitimate and it's of substance, I will allow that. We will contend for the faith here against people who are against what we believe. But if you're not against what we believe and you're causing trouble, you will be thrown out. All right? Aside from this, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm trying to see if I made any other notes that I want to let you guys know about. And I think I covered everything. If people have any other questions about visiting here or how things are going to work, you can post them below this video and I will answer them, or someone else here will answer them. And we'll iron all that out, because I know a lot of people are confused on the procedure to come here. And it's really very simple. You call ahead, you get permission, and you'll be allowed to come. You do the right thing, you'll be allowed to stay. Some people will be invited, and some people I'll walk up to them and say, "You're welcome anytime." And then they won't need to call ahead anymore. If they're a close friend of mine, or I think they're a blessing, and the Lord tells me, "This person, you don't need to worry about this person," I'll invite them to come, and then of course they will not have to send emails anymore. The people who live in Corsicana, Texas will not have to send emails. People who are local in Texas will not have to send emails. This is mainly for visitors that are outside of the state of Texas. And for visitors within the state of Texas, you will still not be allowed to come on days that we're not open, because there's times that we're going to need to rest, and there's times that we need to pray, and there's times that I need to make videos like this and teachings and post them, or do different things, or work on maintaining the church building, and everyone's got to call ahead. It's been like that for a while now. When it wasn't like that, it was mayhem. It was mayhem. I've had to threaten people with calling the cops. I've had all kinds of problems. I've been gone. I've been out of town, and people are showing up, and there's nobody but my wife and kids around. And I don't like that. I'm over that. I don't want that anymore. I need to make sure that anyone that's coming here is walking with Christ. Because like I've said many times, all that glitters is not gold when it comes to Christians. Christians have been my biggest blessing and also my biggest nightmare since I've been in ministry. And the only way the devil could get in is to use some human being like a sock puppet over here. And we're going to prevent that as much as possible. We're not going to be able to prevent it completely, but we're going to prevent it as much as possible. Now, there are certain people that I consider close friends of the ministry that we've been talking to for a long time. And if you guys are going to be coming out for the weekend and you would like to stay an extra day on Monday, and you know that, we're good friends, of course, I can probably spend some extra time with people that I haven't seen in a long time like that, or people that have helped us over here get this building done. On Monday, I will be spending some extra time with those people, because they're like family to us. But other than that, let's stick with Saturday and Sunday, okay? So again, January 12th will be the weekend of the 12th is the first weekend that we are going to be opening. So if anyone wants to come out, if you need prayer, if you need baptism, deliverance, if you just want a fellowship, meet us, if you just want to come and see what we do, anything like that, you're welcome. We do hope that good people come out. We do hope that people that are seeking God genuinely come to the church, and people that truly need help, we do hope that you receive above and beyond your expectations when it comes to getting deliverance or baptism or prayer or whatever, or counsel. So don't think we don't want you to come because I get mad sometimes. I just want to make it clear to people because there's been a custom going on in this country, in the United States, where people think that the second someone opens a church, it's a free for all, and nobody will be kicked out, and anybody's welcome. It's not like that. That's not how the church is ran in the Bible. You know, fornication, all these things, stealing, all these kinds of things are grounds to throw you out of fellowship permanently. And if you repent, we still don't need to let you back in. We can forgive you and forget you. So, if you don't plan on walking a good walk and you're not upright, okay, don't come out here. Don't waste your time, because we're going to be on you like a hawk. And if you do plan on coming out to be blessed, we're going to appreciate your time. We do value your time. I respect people who travel here. I will do my best to spend as much time with people who have went on a long journey to come here as I possibly can, with all the health that I have in my body. Now, all of these promises are based on the grace that God gives me in my health, which my health is pretty good right now. I'm not so worried about it right now. But it's been known to turn on a dime. So keep that in mind also. If my health does turn, I will still see people as long as I can function. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do the absolute best I can. I'll give it my best shot, okay? So you guys be blessed in Jesus' name. And again, if you have any questions, type them below, and have a good night. Love you guys.